All right, so we're going to ask the counselor a question. So, coming from a male's point of view, how would you handle a situation of a wife and a sister not getting along? The scenario is your wife and your sister don't get along, an argument breaks out between the two, and your sister calls your wife out of her name. In return, your wife calls your sister a few choice words. As a husband and brother, who do you address?
Good question. For me, it's predicated on a couple different elements. One, the relationship I have with my sister. Two, definitely my wife, hands down. Initially, hearing the question, you're going to talk to your sister. You would want to talk to both, but in breaking it down, you would address the situation on a couple different fronts. Me, I would talk to my wife to get the gist of what happened, what took place to have them two at odds. Me, I would want to tackle the root of why they don't get along, because them blowing up on each other was just a symptom of what's been going on. Those two have been arguing, they've been at it. I need to get to the root of why they can't stand each other. What is driving this wedge between the two? Is it the sister who feels like the wife is taking her brother away from her? Is it the wife who feels like his sister is trying to control the situation or pull them apart? So it's different ways to approach it. If it's the case of the wife sees the sister as toxic and trying to break them apart, you'd want her to explain why is it that you feel this way. You would want some more insight as to why she feels the way she does. What has his sister done to provoke her to feel this way, or his thoughts about her? As a sister, what do you feel the wife has done to make you feel as though your brother shouldn't be with her, or something that has happened? On a personal note, I have been there. I've had a sister and an ex-wife that didn't get along. They got along for spurts, but overall, their relationship was rocky. In retrospect, I feel like my sister felt like this woman wasn't right for me. And in retrospect, I respect her for that, coming from a sister standpoint. It was just, at the time, I didn't see it. So her anger, her issue, resentment toward me, my sister and I's relationship was very volatile because she felt like this woman wasn't right for me. Coming from a wife's point of view, if she feels that I'm allowing my sister to dictate our relationship, that too can be a problem. It's basically predicated on the man and how much he values both relationships, both the relationship with his wife and the relationship with his sister. Me, best case scenario, bring them together, allow them to hash it out. It may be some choice words said within that conversation, but you allow them to hash it out. You allow them to get everything they need out on the floor. So 3 things are happening. Your wife is getting an understanding to how the sister feels. The sister is getting an understanding to how the wife feels. And the husband understands how they both feel. And we maybe can get to a resolution.
All right.
Hopefully that helps people.
So you'll address both.
Correct.
All right.